Hey everybody, welcome back to another Ark Survival Ascended update video with me, Ben. Over the last few hours, we had a couple of big updates from Studio Wildcard with some brand new information on the launch of the PlayStation version of the game, as well as them finally addressing the huge cheating issues that have been going on, particularly on the Windows/PC version of the game. I'm going to go through all the details of both of those today. As always, I'll put a chapter listing down below so you can skip to the part that is of most interest to you. And if you find the video useful at all, then why not click like and subscribe to stay up to date with all of my Ark Survival Ascended content. So first up, the PlayStation launch of the game. Now the PC version obviously has been out for a bit over a month now, month and a half perhaps. Xbox we had a couple of weeks ago, and PlayStation had been anticipated for early December. We were all expecting it to get pushed back from then because they always seem to be pretty late with their updates, I think is pretty fair to say. But Wildcard actually announced surprisingly last night that the PlayStation version of Ark Survival Ascended is going to go live tomorrow, Thursday, November the 30th at 9 AM Pacific time. It's the same launch time they use for the Xbox version of the game, so that's 9 AM Pacific, midday Eastern US, and 5 PM GMT UK time. They say in their update, "We appreciate your patience while we work to launch Ark Survival Ascended on PlayStation. In our last announcement, we were expecting a launch date in early December, but we are thrilled to announce that the launch date has been set for this Thursday, November 30th. Similar to other console launches, the new set of official servers will not go online until a few hours after the launch to allow ample time for downloading." So this is what they did for the Xbox version of the game. This doesn't mean there won't be any servers you can play when you first download it. There's lots of servers that already exist that you can go and join, and you can of course go and play single player or non-dedicated or hire a server, but it just means the new public servers that will be put online will be going up a few hours after the release time. They also say the new official servers will also go online with bonus rates for a period of time to allow for everyone to catch up. I seem to remember for Xbox these were 3x, 2x rates. I'm not sure how long they will stay on for, but you will get that for a bit of time. So great news for PlayStation players. They're going to be able to get started on the game. I'm very interested to see what the performance is going to be like on PlayStation, on PS5. Xbox has been mixed, I would say, so far. Quite mixed reactions. Certainly on the Series X, I think the game looks great, but the frame rate is a bit rubbish. It's kind of probably a fair consensus. Certainly for me, I think the game looks really, really nice on the Series X, just with a bit of a janky frame rate. The Series S I haven't played on. Obviously, it's suffering from more issues, being a less powerful console. But it's going to be very interesting to see how that compares to PlayStation. If you're a new PlayStation player and you want to find out some of the new stuff in Ark Survival Ascended, or if you want some general tips and tricks on Ark Ascended, then check out some of my other videos that I've done recently that I'll put a link to down below. I've got some tips in there as well for how to use console commands to improve your frame rate. So if you do find that performance is lacking on your PlayStation, then make sure you check out that FPS video and you might be able to improve it somewhat using those tips. So moving on now to the anti-cheat announcement. There's been massive problems going on with cheating on public servers, PvP servers over the last few days, few weeks, particularly since Xbox has come out. It's become a problem with crossplay, and there's been some pretty high profile YouTube videos made about that. There's been a lot of talk about it, and I've seen some clips of just crazy cheating. It seems to be absolutely rampant on PC PvP at the moment. Studio Wildcard hadn't really said much about this, which is definitely frustrating for a lot of people. I can understand why companies often tend to wait and make a proper announcement rather than letting out stuff in drips and drabs. But it is nice to now finally have something put out as a formal statement. So let's just run through that quickly and you can find out what is going on. Wildcard said, an update on the Windows Battle Eye situation. We've made the difficult decision to temporarily disable Windows clients from joining our crossplay official PvP servers while we collaborate with Microsoft and Battle.eye to implement robust anti-cheat measures for the Windows version of the game. Now, this is specifically the Windows client version of the game. This isn't the Steam version of the game, as far as I understand. You should still be able to use Steam in PvP, but the Windows client seems to be the most problematic platform for enabling people to cheat. So that has been removed from crossplay for various server types that they list on the announcement. PvP the island, PvP small tribes the island, PvP modded the island, and PvP Ark apocalypse the island. It's going to be interesting over the next couple of days to see if people see a big drop in the number of cheaters on these crossplay servers. They will still be crossplay. They should be crossplay with Xbox and with Steam and also with PlayStation once that comes out, but now we're going to have Windows client off of that. They do go on to say that they want to get that back pretty soon. They say rest assured your single player experience and private servers that haven't disabled Windows clients from joining remain unaffected. We're committed to resolving this issue swiftly and bringing the Windows clients back onto crossplay PvP servers early next week. So they don't anticipate this being a long thing. Obviously, you have to take things with a pinch of salt when Studio Wildcard are mentioning dates, but they do seem optimistic that this is going to be something quite quick to fix. It certainly seems like a sensible course of action. It's nice to have a statement on this. It's also a course of action that I don't think has particularly many knock-on negative effects while they're getting this fix made. There's still plenty of ways to play Ark and play cross-play Ark using Steam. So fingers crossed that this actually makes a difference in. And if you're playing on PC and this change has been made, I'd love to hear from you in the comments and let me know if you feel it has changed the experience at all. There's no mention of this affecting PvE servers. It does seem to be a PvP thing only at the moment. So that's everything for the news update today. As always, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And if you want to stay up to date with all of my other Ark content, then make sure you drop a like and subscribe and help the YouTube algorithm find you. Thanks so much for watching today. My name's Ben, we are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.